Please welcome the Marquette University School of Dentistry class of 2017, led by Dr. Nana Mensah. Could you please stand with me and raise your glass as we toast the newest doctors joining the dental profession. Here's to the Marquette University School of Dentistry, class of 2017. Once again, please join me in applauding our graduates, the class of 2017. Okay, I would ask the members of the graduating class to please be seated at this time. Before we begin our celebration this afternoon, I have a few housekeeping items. I would ask those of you with cell phones to please turn them off or set them to vibrate. I would also ask that you keep the area around your tables and all the aisles clear so the wait staff can do their jobs safely and efficiently. Thank you for your assistance. Good afternoon. My name is Dr. William Lobb. I am the Dean of the Marquette University School of Dentistry, and on behalf of the faculty, staff, students and administration of Marquette University School of Dentistry, it is my pleasure to welcome you to this year's graduation luncheon for the class of 2017. I would also like to welcome those of you who are joining us via the internet this afternoon. We will have a welcome from the graduates now, delivered by Dr. Brandon Meckelberg.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining the class of 2017 as we celebrate this momentous occasion. Typically, I deliver this speech in a Jack Sparrow costume with a guitar in my hands and be singing the entire time. But I thought I'd mix it up a bit today and not put you through another 7 minutes and 56 seconds of Disney show tunes. I would, however, like to share with you some of the lessons that the man himself, Walt Disney, has taught us through his strong work ethic, passionate spirit, and never quit attitude. Walt once said that all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. And that is exactly what we have done. We have courageously pursued the aspirations we've dreamt about since we were young kids. We've pressed forward and continued to push ourselves toward our ultimate goals. But there cannot be success without some failure, which I'm sure we've all experienced at some point in time. Whether it be lighting the sim lab on fire during a pros exam, or dropping a denture 15 minutes before it's due, or even accidentally filling all of your preps during a pres-res practical when all they're grading is the preparations themselves. Note to self, don't do that. Bad idea. It's definitely been a wild ride that we've been on. The list goes on of different fluky things that have happened. But through all these ups and downs together, we've become that much stronger. We've gradually shifted from a group of classmates to a family of colleagues, leaning on one another and knowing that there's always someone there to help pick us back up. It's been a wild ride, this whole dental school thing, and though there will likely be some worries in the rest of our days, always remember to keep a problem-free philosophy. Stay positive, and if life gets you down, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. I'm going to miss each and every one of you very, very much, but I look forward to the many stories to come each time we reconnect. As Disney also said, if you can dream it, you can do it. And we did it. Congrats, class of 2017. It's been an honor to spend these last 4 years with you. Thank you all, and God bless.
Thank you, Dr. Meckelberg. We have a full and enjoyable program planned for this afternoon, including lunch. For those joining us via the internet, we will be going offline now until we complete our meal. We will be back online at approximately 1:30. Before we begin our meal, I would like to call upon Father J.J. O'Leary of the Society of Jesus to give the invocation.
I'd just like to say, John Hannah, wherever you are, you were spectacular last night. Just wonderful. I don't know where you are. God of us all, we gather as a class for the last time. We are grateful for friendships made, dreams achieved, but most of all for the people sitting with us. Their faithful love has made the difference. Finally, bless the food before us, bless the friends beside us, and bless the love among us. This we ask in God's name. Amen. Bon appetit. God bless you.
This is a joyous occasion for all of us, but especially for our graduates who, after 4 years of hard work and many sacrifices, have arrived at a new and exciting point in their life. At this time, I would like to recognize some special people who have joined us for today's celebration. I would ask all members of the faculty, staff, and administration of the Marquette University School of Dentistry who have joined us today to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. The class of 2017 has worked very hard to arrive at this celebration today. Many hours of study, lab work, and a broad variety of clinical experiences have marked the time that they have spent in dental school over the past 4 years. The long road you have traveled during your dental education has not always been smooth, and sharing in the toil and tribulations along the way have been the people who mean the most to you: parents, spouses, relatives, and friends of our graduates. So I'd like to have all the parents, spouses, relatives, and friends of the class of 2017 to stand, and I would ask the members of the class of 2017 to express their appreciation to these very special people. Thank you. We must not forget the important role the men and women who serve this country in the various branches of the military service play. Particularly during times of conflict, it is important to acknowledge and respect the work and sacrifices these people make on our behalf. We are proud to have 2 of our new doctors being promoted today. So now I'd ask Captain William Rieger, Dental Corps, United States Navy, retired, and a full-time faculty member at the School of Dentistry, to come forward. I would also ask Dr. Colin Egan and Dr. Colin Hirsch to come forward and join us on the stage. Dr. Egan and Dr. Hirsch will be promoted today.
Gentlemen, please raise your right hands and repeat after me. I, Colin Egan.
I, Colin Egan.
And I, Colin Hirsch.
I, Colin Hirsch.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I take this obligation freely.
That I take this obligation freely.
Without any mental reservation.
Without any mental reservation.
Or purpose of evasion.
Or purpose of evasion.
That I will well and faithfully.
That I will well and faithfully.
Discharge the duties of the office.
Discharge the duties of the office.
On which I am about to enter.
On which I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
It is my pleasure to introduce Drs. Eric Basta and Brandon Meckelberg from the class of 2017, who will join us on the stage for the singing of our national anthem. Would everyone rise for singing of our national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so bright held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight? Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. In air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. It is now time to move forward with the remainder of our program. I would like to ask you to join me in welcoming Dr. Ned Murphy, President of the Wisconsin Dental Association, to come forward to make a few remarks. Dr. Murphy.
Thank you, Bill. Good afternoon, doctors. On behalf of the Wisconsin Dental Association, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the other side. You have much to be proud of. All those years of planning, studying, gaining admission to Marquette, more studying and graduating and moving on to pursue your professional dreams. I've had the pleasure of meeting many of you during your times as dental students when you participated at the WDA events like Legislative Day and the Mission of Mercy. I've also been pleased to get to know one of your classmates as a colleague on the WDA Board of Trustees. And I have served as a mentor to some in the class. My conversations with you reveal your extensive and varied backgrounds and interests, including a commitment to volunteering and a dedication to research. Thanks to the top-notch education you've received at Marquette, you all share the dream of making people healthier by providing quality oral health care. Along your journey and through the dental school, you have enjoyed the support of many loved ones, and I'm sure you have now thanked them, as I witnessed last night and again today. The support that you've gotten from your family and friends is remarkable. And everybody owes a debt to them. My part of the profession owes a debt to them as well. The school has changed much since I was there. Now has a state-of-the-art sim lab, many other technological advances. But the spirit of Marquette still persists and is only strengthened with Dean Lobb's friendly grin. And again, I can attest to that, sitting with him and debating whether that was a hot dog or a strawberry rhubarb something or other. And the encouragement of his staff. Things have changed a lot since I was here. Now you're entering a new phase of fraternity, camaraderie, and professional growth. This is the phase where you decide, is the margin right? Is the shade right on that crown? And is the occlusion correct? Only you get to decide that. To what degree you support your profession and help move it forward is also your decision. The Wisconsin Dental Association is honored to welcome you to the profession. Your WDA colleagues look forward to your future participation and leadership. Congratulations to you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Murphy. I would like to ask you to join me in welcoming Dr. Susan Miners, President of the Dental Alumni Association, to come forward and make a few remarks.
Thank you. Greetings and congratulations from your Alumni Association Board. On behalf of the board members and all of Marquette School of Dentistry, we'd like to welcome you graduates to the Alumni Association. We know how hard all of you have worked and how pleased you are to have arrived at the end of your dental school journey. But what certainly feels like the end is really the beginning of a wonderful career in dentistry. Much like the loving family members that I see here with each graduate, your Alumni Association is here to welcome you into that wonderful career. We welcome you into dentistry, and in particular to Marquette trained dentistry, where clinical excellence is always desired and our patients' health and well-being is the primary goal. In your careers, you will find that sometimes you inspire your patients, but more often than that, they inspire you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Miners. It is now customary to deliver the Dean's message to our graduates, so it is my privilege to share a few thoughts with you at this time. You have had 4 years of focused and intensive education and training to prepare you for your future career as a dentist. You have worked hard and at times played hard. Some of you may go on to postgraduate training programs to become specialists or to augment your education further in general dentistry. Some may work as associates, some may join the military service, and others may strike out on their own in practice, and some may join family members already in practice. Wherever your career path may take you, I would encourage each of you to remind yourself regularly of the commitment you made as a professional as you recited the dentist pledge during the hooding ceremony last night. Let this pledge be a constant reminder of your obligation as a dental professional. The words embodied in that pledge should serve as your compass throughout the remainder of your professional career as an oral health care provider. Now, a few other final words of advice. Take pride in your accomplishments. Today certainly represents an important milestone in the great journey you began 4 years ago. Recall those first few days of orientation where this class came together as individuals and slowly grew together as a unified group, as you completed your work together, culminating in today's events as we now celebrate your convocation with you. You have reached both an end point and a beginning point in your lives as dental professionals. Please keep in mind that your journey as you strive to be the best dentist possible will never be complete. Do not forget to stop and reflect on your accomplishments, but always remember to consider your potential. Commit yourselves to making your profession better. Be responsible for the advancement of this profession of dentistry. Through your ethical practice of dentistry, always keeping the needs of the patient at the forefront, be a lifelong learner. You have been provided with basic skill sets and knowledge which must continually be built upon if you are to be successful and continue to provide the best possible care for your patients. We are placing the future of the profession of dentistry in your hands with a challenge to make it better. Don't let us down. And finally, remember that you are providers of health care services. You have an obligation to society to provide care in alleviating pain and suffering, and in maintaining an oral health of your patients. As a dentist, you also have an obligation to provide services to those who are unable to readily access care. The underserved must become a part of your practice lives. Readily give of yourselves in this cause. You will be rewarded in many intangible ways and do much to strengthen your profession. So on behalf of Marquette University, the School of Dentistry, the faculty, staff, students, and administration, we wish the class of 2017 all of God's blessings and success in their chosen profession. Be proud of your accomplishments, and I wish each one of you a healthy and prosperous career. May your entry into whatever professional pathway you have chosen be smooth and rewarding. And finally, may you always cherish your association with each other as classmates and with Marquette University School of Dentistry as your alma mater. Good luck and best wishes, class of 2017. Now it is my pleasure to introduce the president of the class of 2017, Dr. Maria Barnes, who will deliver the class president's message. Dr. Barnes.
Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Maria, and I have been fortunate to serve as our class president. I can't believe how much we have all grown up together over these last 4 years, especially our dental scholars, who, when I look back at their ID photos, looked like they were about 16 years old when we started. Dental school has definitely aged us, but I prefer to think it has given us character and an uncanny ability to deal with the wide spectrum of challenges. So some things are better portrayed through example, so let me give you a few. And Brandon and I did not coordinate our speeches. We just happened to have some of the same things in here. But one afternoon during D1 year, I was talking to Brandon after a Pres Res practical, and he's telling me how that Class 5 restoration went so well for him. I'm saying, you're kidding, right? You know that was a prep, not a restoration. And so Brandon displays his amazing ability to brush it off, not get too worked up, throws on a charismatic smile and says, well, I guess I'll be remediating that one. And if you haven't been through dental school, let me tell you that everyone has remediated something. It's inevitable, and there's certainly an art to handling constructive criticism. I remember being so proud of my first crown that I waxed up. It took me an entire afternoon, a whole 4 hours. When I enthusiastically presented my work to Dr. Cho for grading, he smiled at me in his kind manner, and I'll never forget these words. Very nice, redo. At first I thought maybe he meant continue working or something else that I needed to fix, but he clarified that I really did need to take apart the entire thing and start from scratch. So I thought to myself, at least he said very nice first. So you learn to look on the bright side and see the silver lining in dental school. So both of these stories are from our early days in the sim lab when we were newer to lab work, but just a few short months ago, Kaylee Fritz was setting teeth in the clinic lab when all of a sudden she set the entire lab bench on fire. So your first thought would usually be you should probably turn the gas valve off, right? But no, Kaylee's first reaction was to sweep everything off the bench into the trash. Literally all of her lab equipment into the trash. So we had to fish it all out of there a few minutes later when we had the fire under control. But the part of this story that stands out to me more than the lab bench on fire is the fact that everyone didn't immediately rush back to their work after, but instead they stayed after to make sure that our classmate had her things put back together. One of the many things we have learned over the last 4 years is that you are stronger together as a team. For as much time as we spent in the labs, we may have spent even more time in the library during those first 2 years. And although we were sleep deprived and inundated with information that seemed impossible to take in all at once, it made it more bearable by the fact that we were all in it together, watching each other's things while we took power naps in the library rather than going home, and then taking pictures and posting them to Facebook so everyone could see how ridiculous you looked while you were sleeping in the library. Eventually, all of this lab and library time led to our transition into clinic, the promised land of our dental dreams, where we'd be finally allowed to treat patients. It was exciting and terrifying at the same time, much like beginning our careers will be. We have developed into passionate and competent dentists, but there is still so much to learn. To quote C.S. Lewis, integrity is doing the right thing when no one is watching, and as scary as it sometimes seems, that soon will be true. May you always remember the values that we have cultivated here and carry them with you into practice and into life. Treat your patients as you would want your family to be treated and maintain the sense of compassion and patience that I have seen demonstrated every day in clinic. Dedicate yourself to lifelong learning and be excited rather than daunted by the changing face of dentistry. Celebrate all the small victories and accomplishments along the way and bookmark the others as areas for improvement rather than failures. We have worked so hard over the past 4 years to make it to this point, and it has not been without blood, sweat, and tears, very literally. Thank you to all of you, our family and friends, that have been there to support and comfort us. This journey would have been much dimmer without you to light the way. It has been an honor for me to represent my class and work with all of you as my classmates, friends, and now as my colleagues. I never doubted we would help each other to succeed. Congratulations to us. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived which the members of the class of 2017 have worked so diligently for. Our graduates are about to receive their diploma. Graduates, you were welcomed into the profession of dentistry last evening during the hooding ceremony. You have all taken part in the convocation exercise this morning at the Bradley Center and have had conferred upon you the degree and title Doctor of Dental Surgery. It is time to provide you with that piece of paper to make your graduation weekend complete. Graduates, a little housekeeping before we get started. Your names will be called alphabetically, and I'm sure that's surprising to all of you. And I ask that in anticipation of being called that you line up on my left. And I know this is going to be kind of hard because of the room, but as best you can, single file, and we're going to bring you up on the stage left here. And as I said, you'll be called alphabetically. So you can start this lineup now, if you would. Okay, graduates, as you approach the stage when your name is called, please come up and receive your diploma. Exit the stage right here and continue down the center of the aisle where Ms. Hoppy is going to direct you. Mr. Trechik and Ms. Del Sasso will guide you to a table in the lobby where Ms. Gleason will complete the remaining formalities to finalize your graduation. And I would ask the graduates then to please return to your seats as soon as possible after this so we can resume our program as quickly as possible. So I assume you're all there alphabetical. I see a big crowd. You know your place, right? All right. The names of the graduates will be read alphabetically, as I mentioned, and are listed in your program. To those of you in the audience who wish to take photographs, you are invited to come forward and do so prior to your graduate's name being called. However, the fire marshal has insisted that the center aisle be kept clear. So once you've taken your photographs, please return to your seats so others may have the same opportunity. I would also say that Mr. Brozek will be taking photographs of the presentation of the diplomas for each of the graduates, and these photos will be available to the graduates as well. Finally, please feel free to show your enthusiastic approval for your graduates' accomplishment when they are called forward to receive their diploma. Thank you for your cooperation. Okay, this year, 4 faculty members of the School of Dentistry have been chosen by the class of 2017 to call the roll of the class. I'd like to introduce the faculty members who have been selected for this honor and ask them to come forward at this time. And here they are. That was so quick. We have Dr. Frank Caputo. Frank? Just raise your hand. Dr. William Herbs. Dr. Frank Marinelli. And last but not least, Dr. Conrad Nen.
Well, it's my honor to start the process out, and we'll begin. Dr. Keenan Malik Albatar. Dr. Jose Manuel Alvarez. Dr. Scott M. Admonson. Dr. Joshua Michael Andaloro. Dr. Rochelle Joan Ashlison. Dr. Zainab Aziz. I don't know what they're... Okay. Cassandra's missing? Okay. Dr. Cassandra Jo Anderson. I skipped right over you. Dr. Maria DeRose Barnes. Dr. Eric Matthew Basta. Dr. Sylvia Noemi Bautista Morabel. Dr. Erin Teresa Beveridge Kabuling. Dr. Malia Marie Blyes. Dr. Andrew Morgan Bloom. Dr. Scott T. Boyer. Dr. Nathaniel H. Burns. Dr. Kelly Ann Carney. Dr. Joseph Jeffrey Curry. Dr. Danielle Mari DeMoro. Dr. Yelena Jurgic. Dr. Caitlin Patricia Ann Doherty. Dr. Natalie Barbara Downs. Dr. Colin Patrick Egan. Dr. Nafisa A. Elmi. Dr. Manuel Antonio Estrada.
Dr. Lauren Joseph Forcioli. Dr. Katerina Clementina Foster. Dr. Kaylee R. Fritz. Dr. Kaylee Elizabeth Fulmer. Dr. Casey M. Gabriel. Dr. Brian Michael Rizdella. Dr. Axel K. Gunderson. Dr. Jonathan M. Hanna. Dr. Brian Michael Hart. Dr. Margaret M. Hyams. Dr. Emily M. Haley. Dr. Colin Thomas Hirsch. Dr. Melanie Elizabeth Hoffman. Dr. Kevin J. Holly. Dr. Kyle James Rusko. Dr. Brittany C. Harris. Dr. Amanda Lynn Hurley. Dr. Aaron Paul Janes. Dr. Sammy Stephen Cashew. Dr. Mary Frances Castengren. Dr. Samantha Lee Koch. Dr. Andrew John Colrath. Dr. Christopher Ryan Krausert. Dr. Laura M. Landis. Dr. Nicholas J. Landis.
Dr. Casey L. Levin. Dr. Kendra Locke. Dr. Timothy John Longo. Dr. Alicia Therese Malik. Dr. Kelsey Ann Maruska. Dr. Aaron James Mason. Dr. Brandon Wesley Meckelberg. Dr. Nana N. Mensa. Dr. Brian A. Mitchell. Dr. Juan Sebastian Munoz Sanchez. Dr. Alan Cole Nelson. Dr. Brady Benjamin Nielsen. Dr. Margaret Ordonez. Dr. Amit M. Patel. Dr. Krupa M. Patel. Dr. Reena V. Patel. Dr. Saithyum Patel. Dr. Patrick Wesley Pawlowski. Dr. Gina Marie Petrarca. Dr. Emily A. Pohl. Dr. Paul Queen Renner. Dr. Scott Carl Robinson. Dr. Nicholas Mark Rogness. Dr. Valentina Vilela Ronin. Dr. Eric Gordon Russell.
Dr. Ethan James Schuler. Dr. Valerie May Sefton. Dr. Aaron Christopher Seibert. Dr. Mitchell Austin Seibert. Dr. Igor Soren. Dr. Christina Annette Stoyanovich. Dr. Mark A. Strubens. Dr. Carly Ann Zurich. Dr. Christopher John Tampson. Dr. Gretchen E. Taylor. Dr. Malia Tao. Dr. Logan T. Van Hoof. Dr. Joshua T. Vandenheuvel. Dr. Rabia Myra Van Evenhoven. Dr. Omar S. Vasquez. Dr. Robert Jeffrey Villa. Dr. Jacqueline Lee Wanazek. Dr. Michael William Wanzurski. Dr. Ben P. Wazleski. Dr. Anthony Wynant. Dr. Megan C. Wolfinger. Dr. Michael H. Wong. Dr. Badia A. Sadan.
So just while we're waiting for our students to return, the next item for this afternoon's program is going to be a presentation from the class of 2017, and they're going to be doing a slide presentation. So if you want to kind of get your chairs oriented to the left there on that side of the room, that's where the presentation will be. So when they get back in here, we'll kind of reinitiate our program. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to ask Dr. Sylvia Bautista and Dr. Mary Castengren to come forward and share with us a class of 2017 presentation.
All right, hi everybody. So Sylvia and I had a lot of fun looking back through 4 years of pictures to make this video. So we hope you all enjoy it. And Sylvia has a quick shout out.
En a side note, a mi mamitia hermosa, este logro te lo dedico a ti, te amo y que viva nuestra República Dominicana.
All right.
Enjoy, everyone.
Before we conclude our program today, I have joining on stage with me Dr. Eric Basta and Dr. Jonathan Hanna that'll provide a brief musical interlude.
Check. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
Here. This is Angela.
Oh.
Children here, please.
Well, what should we play?
How about that song we just heard?
Oh, no.
All right, so this first song that we're going to do, we wrote this week. I have the lyrics for it. I'm like, a pad of paper this big, so which one? But anyway, this song is called The Last One to Clear. To all the people who may not have gotten a diploma exactly today, you know who you are.
Blame it on my patience, they ruined graduation. I'm here for the summertime. The last one to clear. Blocking me a beer. I was the last one you thought you'd see. Slugs and cries and fear in mom's eyes. I took along in the name. She rose to me, said, honey, where's your degree? We brought the whole family. But I got patience that need completion. I got 3 more cases that need completion. I'll bring that away. But I'll be okay. Yeah, I'm not big on nice occasions. Can't stop thinking about 3 damn cases. Oh, I got patience. Need more treatment.
As many of you know, I am Mr. Moeller. And many of you don't know what Mr. Moeller is. So I'm going to play a song I played at Mr. Moeller. It's a pretty dental-specific song. It's called Smooth Obturator. Let's just say it's about root canals, all right?
Please be nice. Access prep, I held my breath. This should suffice. No place for beginners or misdiagnosis. I cried when my patient had pulmonary necrosis. Don't you worry, I'm a smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. File to file, X-ray to X-ray, clean and shade. Hashimoto over my shoulder. Teach me your ways. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator.
We have a very special birthday today. Dr. Emily Haley.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Dr. Emily. Happy birthday to you.
It's been a long weekend, so we're going to keep things short. It's the last one here. It's called We Are the Spirit. There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the school must come together as one.
There are patients waiting, and we need to see them now. The longest road we can't go on pretending day by day that the 34 will ever make us all we need. We are the school, we are the dentists, we are the ones who make a brighter smile, so let's start brushing. There's a choice we're making to spend a quarter meal to brush our patients' teeth. We are the school, we are the dentists, we are the ones who make a brighter smile, so let's start brushing. So let's start brushing. It's a choice we're making to spend a quarter meal. That we make a brighter smile, just you and me. So that you make a brighter smile, just you and me. So that we make a brighter smile, just you and me.
Thank you. That was great. As we close our program today, I have a brief housekeeping announcement. I would like to remind all graduates that the robes, hoods, OKU sashes need to be returned at the end of this program. The tassel, cap, and honor cords may be kept as a memento. There will be individuals outside the doors at the back of the room to assist you at this as you leave. Please leave your academic apparel with these people. Finally, I would like to thank you all for attending this luncheon today and to help us celebrate the graduation of the fine young women and men of the class of 2017. Congratulations, graduates. Good luck, and our sincere and heartfelt best wishes go with you all. And thank you for coming today. Thank you.